Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and this topic is a doozy. I almost hate these because there's always someone who unsubscribes because they don't like what I said, and they miss so much when they do that. You should subscribe to this channel because there's nowhere else to go to get real marriage information. Even if you don't like the answer sometimes, it's based on some principles. It doesn't always fit, you know? The glass slipper doesn't always fit the foot that it's meant to fit. So this topic is called, is it okay to keep secrets from your partner? And I know who's watching this video are women whose husbands are keeping secrets from them. It is not husbands who are keeping secrets from their wives. And it could be wives who are keeping secrets from their husbands. There is a whole panorama of different reasons why people keep secrets. And we're not talking about not sharing information that is unimportant. We know what we're talking about with secrets. We're talking about a husband, maybe he's having an emotional affair at the office. We're talking about a wife who maybe had a couple drinks too many, you know, and did something she shouldn't have done. There's a lot of reasons to keep secrets. So here are the principles. And this is what we do at the Marriage Foundation. And those of you who want to become TMF counselors, this is an important principle that we have. We don't create drama. We understand that we all make mistakes, but we don't create drama. That means that we don't confront anybody, we don't do confessions, we don't create drama. You didn't get married to move from one drama to another. And if there's a problem now where there's some secrets being kept by one of you, there's probably a really good reason for keeping that secret. Now, it could be the tip of an iceberg. It could be a pebble that has fallen onto the path of marriage. It doesn't make any difference. We don't create drama. Yes, you could say, but I have a right to know. Who says you have a right to know? Because you're married doesn't necessarily mean you have the right to know. It doesn't. I'm sorry. It means always that you should go back to the question of why did I get married and what am I doing to fulfill my marriage for those purposes? Well, why did you get married? Most people, interestingly, it was to me 20 years ago when I discovered this, I didn't know why people got married. I didn't. I was a divorce mediator. I could tell you why people got a divorce. And I could tell you how to mediate for child sharing, for assets distribution. I could tell you all that. But back then, I didn't know why people got married. And a couple wanted me to help them heal their marriage instead of help them divide up their marriage. And I had to begin with, and I began by talking to my therapist friends because they're the ones who sent me to business. They had no objection to my helping people stay married if I could do some good. But they couldn't tell me how. They could tell me how to listen. They could tell me where the boundaries were, what I shouldn't say, what would be illegal and so forth. But when I asked them, well, what are you doing actually when you're helping people with their marriage? And at best, they said, well, we help them settle their disputes. Well, I had a lot of business from them because settling disputes or exposing secrets doesn't do it, doesn't make a marriage amazing. Don't you want an amazing marriage? Why did you get married? I've given you time now to think about it while I was talking. There's two reasons I discovered. Number one, don't be embarrassed because it's so simple, it's so obvious. People get married because they want to be happy. Duh. Okay? Number two, this is more up your alley. You might have said this in a different way. People get married because they want to experience unconditional love. Usually people say, because I fell in love. But the truth is we all want to experience unconditional love. You know, we're souls. Souls are love. Souls are wisdom. Souls are joy. We're souls. You know, Maslow, wonderful psychologist who came up with his theory, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, has nothing to do with you as a soul. It's like, hello, why would you skip that when we are souls? Because the psychological world doesn't want to deal in spiritual things. But you can't help it. Because you married your soulmate. You married your soulmate. You felt it. You knew he or she was your soulmate, and you wanted to experience that love with them. You wanted to be on that spiritual path of marriage with them for the rest of your life. And so you got married to be happy, because you knew the love that you felt was off the charts. What does that mean, off the charts? That means it's not material. It means it's spiritual. There is no chart for love. There's no chart for love. It is. It's the most tangible, intangible thing we are aware of. And we are aware of it. And we crave it, because the soul, that's what we are. We want to be fulfilled. So, finding out about the secrets, is that going to help? No. But I used to get this all the time in my sessions with people. I would come up with something like this, and they go, yeah, but. And I go, oh my God, the yeah, but birds are coming. Don't go there with the yeah, buts. Stick with the higher principles, because those will guide you to joy and love. Creating drama by discovering secrets won't. By confessing won't. By admitting won't. Those things don't create happiness. And people say, yeah, but I don't want to be misrepresenting myself. I want to be truthful. Sure. But you could also be discreet at the same time. You don't have to expose everything. And you certainly don't want your spouse to expose everything. What you do is you want to expose everything about your heart to your spouse. It's a completely different thing. You can get into this crap and hold yourself back and not experience love and think somehow your marriage is good. It's not. Your marriage won't be good until it's producing that which you got married to experience: happiness and love. And anything that you do that will undermine those two is wrong. Everything you do that will encourage happiness and love is good. It's a binary choice. Don't choose poorly. Choose wisely. Why? Because you got married to be happy and to experience love. You got to get this. It's not important. If there is a secret that is a bad secret, then what can happen is one of two things. Either the person holding on to the secret is going to change and live their lives differently, or they're not, and it's going to go downhill further. And either way, knowing it isn't going to change that. But what will change it is you living in love, producing love, cultivating devotion, cultivating that love that you got married for. That will change the trajectory of your marriage. So that's what you should do. You get it? Is it okay to keep secrets from your partner? I don't know. What you're really asking, is it okay for my partner to keep secrets from me? Because very few of you are asking, should I confess my mistakes? That I can answer. No. Those are your mistakes. Keep them to yourself. Do your best to not repeat them. And move forward learning how to love unconditionally. Because that's where it's at. This is a big deal, this question, because it exposes what boils down to a binary choice. Do I go further into the darkness, or do I strive towards the light? The obvious answer, it's a rhetorical question. You want the love, you want the joy, you have free will, you have volition. That is where you put your energy. Okay? Okay. So I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. And now what we're doing is I'm going to be training counselors. You don't have to be one necessarily. You could be clergy, you could be a relationship coach, or you could be wanting to just start out and do this, because we're not psychologists. We don't have to get a special ticket to do what we do. Now in your state you may have to do something, I don't know. But I'm training people. It's going to be an online course. You could pre-sign up. If you're hearing this before the 1st of August 2022, then you could do a pre-sign, and it's going to be awesome. That I promise you. So again, thank you. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like this video. God bless you. I love you, and take care. And I'm not holding back any secrets from you. Take care.